Are you struggling to get your local PubSub emulator working with Node.js? You're not alone. Many developers face this challenge, and today we're going to unravel the mystery together. I completely understand how frustrating it can be when you follow all the steps, but something still doesn't work. It can feel like you're missing a crucial piece of the puzzle. You're definitely in the right place to find that missing piece. Here's the specific situation we're addressing. A user recently asked why their Node.js application isn't interacting with the local PubSub emulator, even after starting it up. They followed the setup steps, but still faced issues. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this together. So what could be going wrong here? It might be related to how the environment variables are set or how the Node.js application is configured to connect to the emulator. We'll break it down step by step to help you troubleshoot effectively. And stick around. I have a crucial tip at the end that will ensure your local emulator works seamlessly with your Node.js application. To ensure the Node.js application interacts with the local PubSub emulator, the user should first confirm that the environment variables are set correctly. This is done by running the command to initialize the emulator. Next, the user should check that the local emulator is running. They can do this by executing the command to start the emulator and ensuring there are no errors in the terminal. After confirming the emulator is running, the user should modify their Node.js application to use the local emulator's settings. This typically involves setting the PubSub client to connect to the local host and port. Finally, the user should test the application by publishing a message to the topic and subscribing to it. This will verify that the application is correctly interacting with the local emulator. Fun fact, did you know that the PubSub emulator is a great way to test your applications without incurring costs? It's like having a free sandbox to play in. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach, shared by another user, emphasizes the importance of starting the PubSub emulator before launching your Node.js application. They suggest running the command to start the emulator and then initializing the environment variable, which allows your application to connect to the local emulator instead of the cloud service. They also mention that the environment variable, PubSub emulator host, must be available in your terminal for the Node.js application to recognize it. This is crucial for ensuring that your application interacts with the emulator correctly. Here's that crucial tip I promised. Always double-check your environment variables and configurations when working with local emulators. This simple habit can save you hours of troubleshooting. And there you have it. With these steps, your Node.js application should now interact perfectly with the local PubSub emulator. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips, and remember to keep experimenting with your projects.